Now faith is the assurance, hope held fast in trembling hands. The conviction of the unseen, the solid ground where we stand. Before the ages had a voice, before the elders bore their name, faith was the witness written in heaven. Faith was the flame. And now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the certainty carved in the unseen. We stand on promises not yet formed, but we believe what our eyes have never seen. Now faith unchanging, unbroken, the proof of what the world can't show. We walk by faith, not by sight, trusting what we do not know. By faith we know the worlds were spoken, framed by the word of God alone. What is seen was not born of the visible, but called from the unknown. By faith Abel brought a better offering. His blood still cries though his voice is gone, declared righteous by the God who sees. Faith sang on. By faith Enoch walked and vanished, death never claimed his name, for he pleased the God who called him near, and faith remains the same. Without this faith no soul may stand, no heart may draw near the flame, for God rewards those who seek his face and believe his name. By faith Noah built an holy fear, for rain the world had never known. An ark of obedience rose from faith, and righteousness was sown. By faith Abraham stepped into the dark, left his home, his past, his plan, not knowing where the road would lead, only trusting God's command. He dwelt in tents with promised heirs, a stranger on the land, for he looked for a city with foundations, built by God's own hand. By faith Sarah bore the impossible, strength where time had failed. She judged him faithful who had spoken, and the stars prevailed. They all died, holding promises seen from a distant shore, confessing they were pilgrims here, longing for something more, not looking back to what they left, nor turning home again. They desired a better heavenly land, and God called them his friends. By faith Moses saw the invisible and endured, esteemed Christ greater gain. By faith the blood marked the doorposts, and judgment passed again. Time would fail to tell them all the judges, kings and seers, who conquered realms and shut lions' mouths and outlasted fear. They quenched the fire, escaped the blade, from weakness rose in might. Some gained their dead by resurrection, others embraced the night. They were tortured, mocked, imprisoned, carries the victory song. What God has promised will not fail. His faithfulness carries us on. They did not receive it in their lifetime, yet the promise was not denied. For God prepared something greater still, where generations collide. Not apart from us, not incomplete, but together made whole at last. Faith runs the length of history, from future into past. The faithful God stands unbroken. His word outlives the flame. What was hoped for now will stand revealed, and faith will give way to sight in His name. And faith will give way to sight in His name.